In today's video I will show you how to use camera to take photo in Flutter and display it inside an image view. Now I already have a video on this, but in the previous video I was using Camera X and AV Foundation. In this video we will be using registerForActivityResult for Android, and for iOS we will be using PickerController. So this is the easiest way to display the camera, but in this case you won't be able to do lot of customization as it opens the default camera app, and and it just gives you an URI and you can display it inside an image view for Android. And for iOS it gives you an image, but we will be storing it inside. I will show you both ways of storing it inside photos and then displaying it inside an image view, and displaying directly once the image is captured from camera and displaying it inside an image view. So yeah, let's get started. I have a default Flutter application, and here you can see I have created my home page widget. I have created a camera channel and it opens the camera. So I have created a text button and it opens the camera for us. When once the image is captured, for it gives you an image URL. So for Android we will get an URL, but for iOS we will get a local identifier. And once we get that, I am just displaying a my image view custom native component. So yeah, and here you can see if the image is equal to null, I am just displaying a placeholder, but you can display anything you want. So I will just go over here, and here you can see that I have just defined an Android view and a UI kit view, and this is the view type, and we are sending the image URL which we have received from native side to Dart side, and then we are again sending it from Dart side to the native side. So this is what it is. Next you have to go to Android, go to app, go to build.gradle, and first you have to update the min SDK version to 23, and next you have to add this coil dependency. So this is used for loading image from an URL inside your image view, and these two dependencies are important for using registerForActivityResult. What else? Next you have to go to src main android manifest.xml, and you have to add this permissions for Android, as well as you have to add this as well. Next res, go to xml, create this xml folder and create provide underscore patch.xml, and you have to add this. Next you have to go to Kotlin, and here go to main activity.kt, and first you have to change this from flutter activity to flutter fragment activity. Then I have defined a method channel, and here I can see I have defined registerForActivityResult. So this will open the camera. Here you can see take picture. So this is the new way of opening the camera app in Android. And here we are first registering our image view, and here we are calling the open camera method, and which calls the open camera. And if all permissions are granted, if not, then we are first requesting the permission. And here you can see I'm created a method to check whether all permissions has been granted or not, and this is the method for opening the camera. So we are creating a temporary file, getting the URI, and then passing it to our take picture.launch URI. And this is a callback once you request the camera permission and the write external storage permission, and this is a companion object for requesting all the permissions. Next, for displaying an image view, so I have created my image view. First you have to create this class. So this is boilerplate class copied from documentation, and inside here my image view, you can see that I have created an image view, and I'm just calling the load method of coil and giving it the URI. So it image URL, and it will load the image which has been captured from camera. Next, for iOS, first go to runner, go to info.plist, and here you have to add camera usage description, photo library, add usage description, photo library usage description. Next you have to go to app delegate.swift, and I have defined a flutter result over here. I have also imported photos, and here I have defined our controller. This is the camera channel, and once the open camera method is called, here you can see we are calling the UI image PickerController, and the source type is camera, and it will open the image PickerController. So here you can see this picker gets called, and this is for registering our image view, this entire code. And once we get the image from camera, what I am doing is that, so I am saving it to our photos app. So this is the code. So this is an extension function which I have created. I'm just checking whether the permission has been granted or not. If yes, I'm saving it to photos. And if you want, you can directly use this as well, but yeah, I'm first saving it to photos. And this is the extension function for UI image for saving it to photos. Okay, now once it is saved, it will give you a local ID, and I'm sending that local ID to Dart side. Then the Dart will send it to the native side over here. So here you can see, first you have to create this boilerplate method, a boilerplate class. For every native view we have to create this, and here you can see I have taken a view and I am creating an UI view of it. And here I am getting the URL, and once we get the URL, I am creating a native view. And here you can see I am creating an image view, doing NS layouts to it. And this is the code for getting the actual photo from its local ID. So once we get the actual image, I am setting it to our image view. So yeah, that's it. Also don't forget to import photos. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.